Welcome to Truck Chat, a video series from Work Truck. Today's episode focuses on the 9 common mistakes to avoid when spec'ing liftgates for medium-duty trucks as part of our Fleet 101 series. The best option for lifting heavy cargo, 150 pounds or more, from the ground onto the bed of a medium-duty work truck is a liftgate, a platform that raises and lowers from the rear and or side of the truck using an electric hydraulic system. The challenge, however, is spec'ing the right liftgate for each application. No fleet manager wants to deal with the headaches and expenses that come with a liftgate spec gone awry. However, you can ensure the right liftgate is spec'd for the job by avoiding the following mistakes. Mistake number 1, selecting a liftgate incompatible with the truck bed's height. 2 key terms to learn when it comes to bed height and liftgate installation are laden and unladen. Laden refers to the bed height when the truck is at full load, causing the chassis' rear suspension to depress, representing the lowest point the body should drop. Unladen is when the bed is completely empty, denoting the highest point the body should sit. Each liftgate spec needs to account for both the lowest point, which determines the minimum clearance requirements, and the highest point, dictating the maximum distance the platform will need to lower to reach and lay flat on the ground. It's crucial to work closely with the body manufacturer to select the liftgate type most compatible for the specific truck. Mistake number 2, underestimating weight capacity requirements. Underspec'ing the weight capacity diminishes the life of the liftgate and puts crew safety at risk. Consider everything that will be placed on the platform at maximum load. Be sure you include the weight of cargo and container or package, such as the pallet, box, or barrel, the weight of the loading device, and the weight of the driver. It's recommended to factor in about 250 pounds per driver on the platform. Mistake number 3, spec'ing an inadequate platform depth. If spec'ing liftgates is unfamiliar territory, you may be concentrating on having sufficient weight capacity, but overlooking the total platform dimensions needed to lift that load. For instance, the lower cost or convenience of a tuck-away gate may be preferable, but if a platform depth greater than 40 inches is needed, this liftgate won't provide enough space, even though it can safely handle the weight requirements. For larger platform applications, try a rail-style gate, which offers a folding platform that accommodates up to 84 inches in depth. Mistake number 4, mismatching the liftgate type with the rear door spec. Say you've decided to go with a rail-style gate for the large platform depth. The problem, however, is that the swing open rear door has been spec'd for the body. Usually, the least expensive rear door option is the swing open door, which offers 6 to 8 inches more height clearance inside the body than a roll-up rear door and is common spec in refrigerated bodies. However, it's incompatible with a rail-style gate, which mounts on the outside corner posts of the body, the same place where the hinges on a swing open door are attached. What large platform gates are compatible with swing doors? Consider cantilever or slider gates. Mistake number 5, underspec'ing power requirements. When it comes to power, the issue is more about the energy supply than the liftgate, according to Max on Lift. Anti-idling laws are reducing the time spent recharging batteries. This has resulted in the need to investigate auxiliary truck packets, a separate box underneath the truck with a dedicated battery box that only supplies energy to the liftgate. Cold weather is another issue with the power supply, where a third-party charging mechanism that returns power to the liftgate can be helpful. Mistake number 6, forgetting to account for ground surface. On a level ride liftgate, the platform never tilts, which helps ensure stability for top-heavy loads, like tall bread carts. But according to Max on Lifts, a downside is when you have deliveries in, say, San Francisco, with extreme uphill and downhill surfaces, because the level ride does not automatically level with the ground. These fleets need a gate that allows you to adjust the level of the platform to accommodate different inclines and other ground specifications, such as a cantilever gate. Mistake number 7, overlooking trailer requirements. If you spec a slider gate but need a hitch to pull a trailer, the platform is in the way. If you plan to pull a trailer, don't make the hitch an afterthought. Include it in the liftgate requirements from the get-go. Making changes after a purchase can be very expensive. Mistake number 8, neglecting to consider retention systems up front. When settled on a model, consider whether you need a retention ramp or cart stop, or do you specifically not need them? Ask yourself, what do we transport? How do we deliver? Do we need a single or dual cart stop? It is difficult and costly to add a cart stop or other retention systems after the fact. Mistake number 9, selecting a liftgate that interferes with configurations. According to theme and tailgates, chassis with rear fuel tanks may cause clearance issues, especially with tuckaway and cantilever gates. The danger here is during the ordering process. Suppose you do not consider the fuel tanks while ordering. Then the upfitter calls and says the rear fuel tanks are in the way. Installers can modify the chassis to get the liftgate to fit, but it's not cheap. Eliminate surprises and the added cost by addressing this issue up front. A fleet manager's nightmare is to take delivery of a truck with a liftgate incompatible with the chassis or that simply fails to do the job. Cover all bases up front to avoid these mistakes by speccing a liftgate that performs just right, improving crew productivity and providing peace of mind. Check out the links below for more information on liftgates. Also, make sure to sign up for the Work Truck e-newsletter so you don't miss future Truck Chat episodes. Thanks for listening.